JB Malafio. Here KCR, Aravind Kejriwal, Pinarayi Vijay, Bhagavan Singh Man, Akhilesh Yadav, Raja Garu, like so many greatest personalities are there. Pak PM moves since sincere talks with Modi. Pakistan wants the peace with India, but what is happened in Kashmir should be stopped. We have had 3 wars with India and they have only brought more misery, poverty, says Shehbaz Sharif. Shehbaz Sharif is, I think, this is the right way. Whatever Shehbaz Sharif thought, think is absolutely right. Being a human being, we should not quarrel each other. We should not fight. We should not lose our life. Only if there is any controversial mistakes through the talks, through the settlements, through the gathering, and then only it is peaceful. The life will be there. This is very good decision. Pak PM wants sincere talks with Modi. The Pakistan wants the peace with India, but what happening in Kashmir should be stopped. Kashmir, what happened should be stopped. We have had three wars with India. India and they have only brought me misery and poverty, says. Misery and poverty. ఇది బాధ అత్యంతకరమైనటువంటి బాధ అండ్ పేదరికమే మిగిలింది. ఇండియాతోని 2 యుద్ధాలు చేసినాం. ఆ యుద్ధాలలో మిగిలింది ఏం లేదు, పేదరికము, దరిద్రము తప్ప ఇంకోటి లేదు. చాలా బాధ. మిజరీ అంటే బాధ, పేదరికం తప్ప మాకు మిగిలింది ఏం లేదు. ఇండియాతో మేము కలిసి ఉంటాం. నిజంగా 100% ఇక్కడ కలిసి ఉండడం అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. we want to elevate the poverty, achieve the prosperity and provide the education and health facilities and employment to our people and not waste our resources on Mars, bombs and ammunition. That is the message I want to give to Prime Minister Modi. Wow, excellent words he spoke. Excellent words. These are like this. This person should become the prime ministers of Pakistan. This is a very good decision they took. We want to elevate the poverty. Poverty is danger. Poverty is our enemy. Poverty makes us die. That is why we have to avoid it. Achieve prosperity. Prosperity is very essential. If we have prosperity, we will spend our life in the happiest mood. Achieve prosperity and provide education and health specialties and employment to our people and not to waste our resources to bombs. Excellent words. We have not to waste our resources to bombs. బాంబ్స్ తేవాలి, పిస్తోల్ పట్టాలి, భారత్ మీద యుద్ధం చేయాలి. పనికి మాలిన పశువులు కూడా చేయబట్లా. ఈవెన్ ఎనిమల్ కెనాట్ డూ లైక్ దిస్, బిహేవ్ లైక్ దిస్. ఓన్లీ బీయింగ్ ఏ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్, బీయింగ్ ఏ నైబర్ కంట్రీస్. ఇఫ్ యూ ఫైట్, when will it stop? Like this persons will come as a Prime Minister of Pakistan and these problems will solve, I think. According to my knowledge, it is a better decision he is taking. And it was our resources to bombs, waste our resources to bombs, ammunitions. That is the message I want to give to Prime Minister Modi. Yes, good decision, whatever it took. I am appreciating you also. The Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has called for serious and sincere talks with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi on burning points like Kashmir. In an interview with the Dubai-based Al Arabiya TV, and that was aired on Monday, Mr. Sharif said that Pakistan had learnt its lesson after three wars with India and stressed that now it wanted to peace with its neighbor. My message to the Indian leadership and the Prime Minister of Modi is that let us sit at the table and have serious and sincere talks to resolve our burning points like Kashmir. It is up to us to live peacefully and make progress to quarrel with each other and waste time and sources, Mr. Sharif said. Later, the Pakistan Prime Minister Office PMO in the series of tweet clarified that Mr. Sharif had made it clear that talks with India would be possible only after the New New Delhi reversed the reversed the revocation of the Article 370 that granted the special status to the Jammu and Kashmir. In the interview, Mr. Sharif said, "We have we have had three wars with the India, and they have only brought more misery, poverty, and the unemployment to the people. We have learnt our lesson, and we want to live in a peace with India, provided we are able to resolve our genuine problems. Economic crisis. The Pakistan, which is battling serious economic crisis and public discontent due to shortage of flour and fuel among other issues, is also facing rising instance of the terror attacks by the tech, Tariq Taliban Pakistan, which ended a Tariq, the Pakistan which ended a uh, ceasefire with the country's security force later last year. India is our neighbor. Let us very blunt. Even if we are not neighbors by choice, we are their favor, and it is up to us to live peaceful and progress and quarrel with each other and waste time. And the source, Mr. Sharif said. He also brought up the subject of the Kashmir, adding that the Pakistan wanted to peace, but instead insists that what is happening in Kashmir should be stopped. Okay, good. ఇక్కడ పాకిస్తాన్లో జరిగినటువంటి యుద్ధానికి సంబంధించి పాకిస్తాన్తో ఇండియా 2 సార్లు యుద్ధం చేస్తే మాకు మిగిలింది ఏం లేదు, పేదరికం దుఃఖం తప్ప మాకు మిగిలింది ఏం లేదు. నైబర్ కంట్రీగా మేము ఇండియాతో కలిసి ఉండాలనుకుంటున్నాం. ఆ కలిసి ఉండడం కోసం నరేంద్ర మోడీతో కూర్చొని మాట్లాడాలని అనుకుంటున్నాం అని చెప్పి అది చాలా మంచిగానే మాట్లాడాడు. దీని వెనుక వీళ్ళు చేసినటువంటి కృషి ఏదేమైతే ఉందో, ఇండియా పాకిస్తాన్ కలిసి ఎప్పటికీ మంచిగా ఉండి ఈ ప్రాణ నష్టం జరగకుండా ఇబ్బంది కాకుండా ఉండటానికి చేసే ప్రయత్నం మాత్రం ఎక్సలెంట్ అసలు. నెక్స్ట్, యుఎన్ఎస్సి శాంక్షన్స్ కమిటీ బ్లాక్ లిస్ట్ లస్కర్స్ మక్కీ ఆఫ్టర్ బీయింగ్ లిఫ్ట్ ఇట్స్ హోల్డ్. India take on New Zealand in first OD sports in Hyderabad. BJP chief JP Nadda tenure extended till June next year. Backing Sri Lanka, India sends financing assurance to IMF. Last Nizam to be laid to rest today. BJP President JP Nadda's term has been extended till June 2024, with the party now poised to face the next Lok Sabha elections with him at the helm. The decision, one of the expected outcome of the BJP's national executive meeting, was endorsed on the final day of the two-day meeting in New Delhi. It also quietened the speculation on whether the BJP's loss in the Himachal Pradesh, Mr. Nadda's home state, would be laid in his door. Yes, his whole state Himachal Pradesh, he lost his elections. But even though he is continuing, is extended. BJP Chief Nadda tenure extended till June next year. Extended. But whatever it may be, Narendra Modi has taken decision. Let him continue. What is that? Rajnath Moose proposal. Union Home Minister Amit Shah made the formal announcement to the media stating that the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh had tabled that the proposal, which was endorsed by the 350 are the so delegate at that meet. Mr. Nadda tenure was to end in January 2023, as he had been elected for a 3 years term in January 2020. Okay, he's completed, but just extended. Let them Their party, whatever the decision they take, let them continue. We don't want. We will not interfere. Fight security for first OD. Some 2,500 police personnel will be on duty on Wednesday for first OD between India and the New Zealand, Rachakonda commissioner said. Good step on to the finalized budget. All set for the BRS maiden public meeting in Khammam. Khammam, considered as a political nerve center of the Telangana, is all set to host the maiden public meeting for the Bharat Rashtra Samiti BRS, billed as the biggest meeting, in recent times by the political party in the state. On Wednesday, with the Fort City swatched in pink color, Port City swatched in pink color, the color of BRS flag. Okay. After change of its nomenclature, from the Telangana Rashtra Samiti to the BRS, ruling party has chalked out the strategy to bring together like minded parties against the BJP disposition at the center and to become a force to the reckon within the national politics. Against this backdrop, the BRS has chosen the Khammam, the traditional left citadel, which shares border with the Andhra Pradesh with an high and expanding its base in the neighboring state. The public meeting has attaining the significance with the clutch up with the senior leaders of the CPI, the CPIM, and various other political parties, apart from the Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, Uttar Pradesh former Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav are the scheduled to attend it. The BRS leadership is pulling out all stops to ensure the massive turnout at the public meeting to make it a landmark event. All the roads leading to the venue of the public meeting and the sprawling 100 acres abutting the integrated district offices complex IDOC to be inaugurated by the Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao at VV Palam. The near here on Wednesday attained the pink view. The Khammam has turned into the forest with the police putting in the place and unprecedented security arrangements ahead of the visit of the high-profile leaders from the different centers of the country. Over the 5,200 police personnel have been drafted from the various parts of the state for the bandobast duty. The police have announced several traffic diversions in and around the city from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Wednesday in a view of the public meeting. A bunch of the posters settled the BRS is talk to the country. They get ready for the righteous war. Okay, is a very lengthy program. All set for BRS maiden public meeting in Khammam. Okay, BRS party is conducting the very big meeting in Khammam, but throughout the country, the various leaders are coming, like Pinarayi Vijayan and Delhi from Arvind Kejriwal and Bhagwant Mann from Punjab and Uttar Pradesh Akhilesh Yadav and others are coming to the Khammam. But whatever it may be, according to my opinion, throughout the public opinion, after 60 years intention Our dream of Telangana is spoiled by KCR. KCR removed the Telangana name from this party, and not only removing the name of Telangana, but also he made immense loss to the Telangana state by through the corruption, through the lands, through the allocating the Bihar IAS and IPS officers onto the Telangana, and so many ways the various sectors spoiled by the CM KCR in Telangana state. He looted Telangana state. He borrowed the 5 lakhs crores to the Telangana state. Each and every organization lost in his ruling. That is the thing. Traffic curbs for last Nizam's funeral. Over over 2,500 policemen to be deployed for the cricket match. The gates will be opened for the spectators at 10:30 a.m. and those coming to watch the India versus New Zealand match will not be allowed to carry anything inside apart from mobile phones. మొబైల్ ఫోన్ తప్ప ఎవరు ఏం ఉండవదంటే 10:30కు మ్యాచ్ రెడీగా ఉంటుంది. అందరూ పోయి 10:30 నుంచి లోపలికి వెళ్ళిపోయి చూడండి. మోడరేట్ ట్రాఫిక్ congestion expected. More metro trains for Uppal Stadium. Oh, Hyderabad Metro Rail has announced that the train will be operated with the 5 minutes frequency instead of 7 minutes from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and with 4 minutes frequency from the 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. in corridor 3 blue lines on Wednesday in a view of the cricket match. Also, 2 trains will be kept stand by a Nagol and additional trains will be operated if there is a need while it will be the normal operation in the other 2 corridors, said MD NVS Reddy. Okay, good. The timings changed 5 minutes. ఇప్పుడు మెట్రో ట్రైన్స్ ఎట్లున్నాయంటే 7 మినిట్స్కి ఒకసారి వచ్చేవి, ఇప్పుడు 5 మినిట్స్కి వస్తున్నాయి. 3 లైన్స్ కూడా పెట్టి కొంచెం ఎక్కువ పబ్లిక్ను ఫార్వర్డ్ స్పెండ్ చేయడానికి చూస్తున్నారు, అంటే మూవ్మెంట్ చేయడానికి చూస్తూ ఉన్నారు అనమాట. వెరీ గుడ్ జాబ్. వాట్ ఇస్ దిస్? కేజీఆర్ Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao paying his last respect to the last Nizam of Hyderabad, Mukram Ja Bahadur at the Chaumala Palace on the Tuesday. Mukram Ja passed away last Saturday night in Istanbul, Turkey at the age of 89. Okay. Focus on achieving better conviction rate. Cyberabad CP says Madhapur zone remains a hub of the investment, so better policing would directly ensure revenue and job creation for the citizens. 12 years old boy suffering from the rare bleeding disorder treated. A doctor of the KIMS hospital here performed a rare surgery on the 12 years old boy suffering from the incessant nose bleeding. The boy is a native of Giddalur in Prakasham district of Andhra Pradesh. Initially he was taken to local doctors in Giddalur who gave him an injection. 2 days later the bleeding started again, after which the doctors performed a scan of his nose and found a tumor. The boy's parents were advised to take to him Hyderabad for further treatment. Consultant ENT surgeon on the KIMS hospital, C. Subramaniam, said that the CT scan of the boy was conducted, after which they came out to know that it was due to the rare tumor called angiofibromas appears normal but contains a lot of blood. As soon as we touch the nose from the outside, it starts the bleedings. If if we operate, the patient might lose 2 to 3 liters of blood, and his life will will be at stake. Usually, most doctors performed embolization to prevent the bleeding, but it is expensive, he said. The Kim's doctors identified that point from where the blood was being transmitted to the tumor, and clumps to the blood vessels. As a result, the bleeding was controlled. Okay, okay. The 12 years old boy suffering from the rare bleeding disorder treated. ఒక బాయకి రేర్ బ్లీడింగ్, ఒక ముక్కు దగ్గర లోపల ఒక ట్యూమర్ అంటే ఒక గడ్డ కట్టింది. ఆ గడ్డ నుంచి టచ్ చేస్తే మొత్తం బ్లడ్ గారిపోతుందంట. ఆ బ్లడ్ గారిపోతే ఒకవేళ ఆపరేషన్ చేస్తే 2 నుంచి 3 లీటర్ రక్తం పోయి అతడు ప్రాణాలకి ప్రమాదమే. 2 నుంచి 3 లీటర్స్ ఆఫ్ బ్లడ్ హిజ్ లైఫ్ విల్ బి ద స్టేక్, ద ప్రాబ్లం అవుతుంది. కాబట్టి ఆపరేషన్ చేయకుండా చేద్దామని చూసినా ఇబ్బంది అయింది. కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ కీమ్స్ డాక్టర్లు ఏం చేశారంటే, ఆ విపరీతమైన కారుతున్నటువంటి బ్లడ్కు, ఆ ట్యూమర్కు రక్తం ఎక్కడి నుంచి సప్లై అవుతుందో ఆ వెజిల్ను స్టాప్ చేసిరంట, లాక్ చేసిరంట. ఆ వెజిల్ నుంచి ఇక్కడ రాకుండా చేసి ఆపి కొంచెం అయితే బ్లడ్ అయితే ఇక్కడ బ్లీడింగ్ వాజ్ కంట్రోల్ అయిపోయింది. ఇప్పుడు అంటే కొంచెం ఇది ఒక డిఫరెంట్ టైప్ అయిపోయినట్టు ఒక ప్రాబ్లం అనమాట. ఇది జరిగింది అనమాట. డిస్ట్రెస్డ్ కామారెడ్డి ఫార్మర్స్ ట్రైస్ టు ఎండ్ లైఫ్. నిజంగా ఫార్మర్స్, ఇఫ్ ద ఫార్మర్స్ ఎండ్ లైఫ్ ఆల్సో కేసీఆర్ ఎంజాయ్స్, నథింగ్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్. ఇఫ్ ద farmers should not end your life. You fight against him, against the TRS, you fight against the KCR, you fight against the Harish Rao, you fight against the KTR, you fight against the Kavita. Why should we have to end our life? They are robbers, they are taking, they will not listen the problems, they will not care problems of the people. They will care only other state chief ministers and other state leaders. That is the thing is going on. Fearing loss of land to the proposed Kamareddy town, the master plan. A farmer of Rameshwarapalli village, the second ward in the municipal council of Kamareddy town, attempt to end his life by consuming the pesticide Tuesday. Maripalli Balakrishna was rushed to the area hospital for the treatment. The incident comes close to heels of the death of the another farmer, the P. Ramulu of the Alur Ellareddy, Edlur Ellareddy, who hung himself in the first week of his month, this month. Meanwhile, the Farmers Joint Action Committee JSA met to the old Rajampeta village under the Kamareddy town limits to check out the action plan to the mount pressure on the government for the cancelling the master plan. The councillor were given to the deadline to January 19 to the pass the resolution in the municipal council to the cancel the master plan. Whatever it may be, the farmers should not end your life, fight against him. Ending our life is not the solution for the problem. We have to fight. Then the government will respond, the problem will solve. Otherwise, we will change the government. Up to that, we have to fight, struggle it, but don't end our life. Don't end your life. That's not good. Telangana to pitch Hyderabad for climate resilience program. State government proposal aims to help the development city infrastructure to help the withstand extreme climate events like floods and drought. Next, another Vijay Mega Dairy be inaugurated by the August, says Talasani. August lo Vijay Dairy అయితే Talasani information ఇచ్చిండు. US from the clean harbors to the ramp up hiring. Judge permits to women to meet granddaughter in custody of father. Yes, observing that the grandparents grandparents play an impressive role in the children life. Justice Lalita Kanneganti Kanneganti of the Telangana High Court passed an order to permit the 56 years old woman to meet her 9 years old granddaughter who is in the custody of the father since the death of her mother. The judge had set aside the other order of the family court. Come come additional six additional district judge of the Nalgonda dismissing the grandmother's inter interlocutory application for the permission to the meet the child once a week. The woman's daughter, they married a businessman in 2011 and had a child in 2013. 3 months after the delivery, she attempted to suicide allegedly due to the harassment of adoption of the in-law. After the mediation, both the families patched up, but in 2020, the petitioner's daughter passed away. The same year, the child's parental grandfather died. After this, the children's father was not allowing the maternal grandmother to meet her granddaughter. The grandmother filled an application in the family court seeking the interim custody of the granddaughter, which was rejected. She filed a reversion petition in the HC challenging the low court order. After interacting with the minor girl and the girl, her father in the chamber, the judge observed that it appears the girl was tortured by her father and made the develop hard feelings against the grandmother. The judge noted that the disputes between the grandmother and her son-in-law, child father, should not affect the mental growth of the father, should not affect the mental growth of the child, and order that the grandmother be allowed to meet the child for 2 hours from 10 a.m. to 12 noon every Saturday. Okay, good. As grandmother succeed, నిజంగా గ్రాండ్ మదర్ గ్రేట్. ఆమె కూతురు 2011లో పెళ్ళి అయిపోయింది. 2013లో ఆమె చనిపోయింది. ఆ పాప పుట్టింది. ఆ పాప తర్వాత ఈమె భర్త కూడా చనిపోయింది. ఈ గ్రాండ్ మదర్ ముసలామె భర్త కూడా చనిపోయాడు. ఆ పాపను చూడనికే ఈ ముసలామె నా ఇంటికి ఆ అమ్మాయి వాళ్ళ అమ్మమ్మను వాళ్ళ ఇంటికి రాణిస్తలేరు. చూడనికి రానియకుంటే నల్గొండ కోర్టులు వేసింది. నల్గొండ కోర్టులో ఆ పిటిషన్ తిరస్కరించింది. ఈమె ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా హైకోర్టులో ఛాలెంజ్ చేసింది. హైకోర్టు జడ్జి అబ్జర్వ్ చేసి ఆమె ఖచ్చితంగా ఎవ్రీ సాటర్డే 2 గంటలు 10 గంటల నుంచి 12 గంటల వరకు ఎవ్రీ సాటర్డే అమ్మమ్మ దగ్గర ఆ అమ్మాయి ఉండేటట్టు చూసుకోవాలని చెప్పి కోర్టు ఆర్డర్ ఇచ్చింది. మంచి పని చేసింది. Govt intensifies efforts to finalize budget for the next financial year. Might financial year, well, plan is to go for full-fledged budget next fiscal to, even though the term of the current assembly is ending the middle of the January next year. Officials hint that outlay could be slightly higher. The finance special CS convenes the meetings with the departments. University of Hyderabad sinks MOU with TIFR, launches a new cuts. Okay, you will see here what happened. Bandi Sanjay's son booked. The Dundigal police have booked the Bandi Sai Bhagirath, son of the Telangana BJP president Bandi Sanjay Kumar for hurting a student and for a criminal intimidation, according to the police source. A video from the undisclosed location and showing Mr. Bhagirath using expletive and threatening the language and slapping another student, Sriram, went viral on Tuesday. The video was shot by some of his friends at the scene, but soon another video, a Sri Ram also suffer, surfaced, surfaced as an apparent clarification to the previous one. He was seen saying, I misbehaved with the Bhagirath's friend's sister, and that is why he beat me. But I don't want to think about the past and Bhagirath and I are friends and batchmates, he said. This is drama. This is drama. Yesterday, Bandi Sanjay's son, Bandi Sanjay Kumarudu, Bandi Sanjay's son beat seriously and spoke very bad and filthy words. While speaking like that, he beat a lot, and his friend also beat him. So, while using power of his father, Bandi Sanjay, his son is doing rowdyism in his college and in his hostel. This is not the way. What type of encouragement is this? This is not correct. This is not correct, sir. Immediately, and BJP and others went, and the other, that Ramu, his name, Sri Ram, and went. He released another video. I don't have. We are friends. Just I spoke with Bhagirath's friend's sister. నేను భగీరథ్ ఫ్రెండ్ వాళ్ళ సిస్టర్ని సతాయించిన కాబట్టి నన్ను కొట్టిన పర్వాలేదు, నన్ను తన్నిన పర్వాలేదు, నా ఫ్రెండ్ అని వాడు మళ్ళీ ఏదో చెప్పుకుంటూ వచ్చిన కథలు. అంటే ఎందుకు ఈ కథలు చెప్పిందంటే, ఒకవేళ నువ్వు అట్లా చెప్పకపోతే నీ తోలు తీస్తామని బీజేపీలు చెప్పుకుంటారు. ఇలాంటివి జరుగుతున్నాయి. అంటే ఎంత సింపుల్గా ఒక అంటే యజమాయిషి అతలుల మీద చెలాయిస్తారు చూడండి. ఇది పరిస్థితి. ఇక్కడ ఏ కాన్స్పిరసీ. ద మీన్ వైల్ మిస్టర్ సంజయ్ కుమార్ సైడ్ ఇట్ వాజ్ ఏ పొలిటికల్ కాన్స్పిరసీ బై సీఎం చంద్రశేఖర్ రావు. ఏం చంద్రశేఖర్ రావు టు ఫైల్ ఏ కేస్ అగైన్స్ హిస్ సన్ ఫర్ అన్ assault of the fellow student and said it was not fair to drag youngster into the political game. Idi tappu. This is absolutely wrong. If KCR is planned to file case on your son, what about your son? KCR only said your son. Who is planned? Through whose plan your son made that allegations or beat the boy? Why he beat? This is not correct, Sanjay sir. నీ కొడుకు ఎందుకు కొట్టిండు? కేసీఆర్ చెప్తేనే పోయి కొట్టిండా? చెప్పట్లే కదా. నీ కొడుకు కొట్టింది వాస్తవము, అది వీడియో బయటకు వచ్చింది వాస్తవము. అందులో కేసీఆర్ క్రియేటివిటీ ఏముంటుంది? కేసీఆర్ ఇది పూర్తి అన్యాయం. ఇది నువ్వు చెప్పే ప్రతి మాటకు ఇది వస్తుంది అంటే ఇది చాలా తప్పునేది. స్టూడెంట్స్ ఫైట్ అండ్ ప్యాచప్. ద బాయ్ హ్యాడ్ కన్ఫ్యూజ్డ్ he was at fault. ఆ ప్లాన్తో చెప్పించి నాదే తప్పని. Who gave the right to the KCR to intervene and direct police to file a case? This is a conspiracy. I myself will surrender my son to the police. Will they indulge in third degree on him or hit him with లాఠీ? He said, అబ్బా నేను నా కొడుకును వదిలిస్తే లాఠీతో కొట్టురు అదని చెప్పినమాట. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi, Mr. Sanjay said the fight between students had happened many days ago and demanded to know who forced the college management to file a case. I am personally against the dragging the children into the controversies, and I had opposed when the objectionable statement were made against the KCR grandson. Is he aware of his son? This he sought to know. The KCR should do politics with me if he has to courage in the instead of targeting my son. This is wrong. This is absolutely wrong. Is doing. Your son did mistake. You should apologize, and your son should apologize. Violence is not correct. Brutality is not correct. Speaking filthy words is not correct. Your son did mistake. You accept it. Then you fight against the KCR, no problem. But KCR did not create this incident. This is wrong. Bandi Sanjay, whatever spoke, that's wrong. Bacterial infection could have led to the hospital deaths. KCR to launch a Kanti Velugu. KCR must apologize to farmers. Who is? Congress Lok Sabha member N. Uttam Kumar Reddy demanded that the Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao tender an unconditional apology to the chili farmers of Khammam who were implicated in false cases by his government in April 2017 for seeking remunerative the prices for their produce. When poor ST farmers held a protest in the Khammam Mirchi ad over not getting the remunerative prices, the government got them arrested and implicated them in a false cases. Grievous charges, including sections of 307 murder attempt, were pressed against the 10 farmers. They were sent to the jail, and when 10 farmers were brought to the sub-jail to the district court, they were handcuffed. This was done to send a message to all farmers across the Telangana that they would be treated in the same way if they oppose government, said Mr. Uttam Kumar Reddy in a release here on Tuesday. 100%, 307 case on farmers in 2017, absolutely wrong by CM KCR. He never loves farmers. He never loves Telangana people. He loves money. He loves power. He loves Bihar IAS, IPS. He loves other state people, but he hates Telangana people. He hates Telangana farmers. He creates and charges on the 307 section what it shows. And when ST farmers on 10 members, farmers 10 sent to the jail for asking right rates. They sent into jail through the cups to hands against a farmer. They were in jail to send when the farmers were brought from the jail, sub-jail and the district the court where was the handcuffed చేతులకు బేడీలు వేసి పంపినటువంటి కేసీఆర్ ఆయన గొప్పతనం. ఇది మొత్తం రాష్ట్ర వ్యాప్తంగా రైతులను కేసీఆర్ బేడీలేసి ఖమ్మం జిల్లాలో మిర్చి రేట్ అడిగినందుకు జైల్లో పెట్టే దుర్మార్గుడు కేసీఆర్. కాబట్టి కేసీఆర్ రైతు ద్రోహి అని చెప్పి మీరు అందరూ అడ్వర్టైజ్ చేయమని చెప్పి ఉత్తమ్ కుమార్ రెడ్డి చెప్తున్నాడు. తెలంగాణ గెట్స్ కమిట్మెంట్ ఆన్ పెప్సికో సెంటర్ ఎక్స్పాన్షన్. ఓకే, ఏపీ మూవ్స్ టు SC to get nod for ban on public rallies. Okay, 71 years old man dragged by the scooter rider for over 1 km. అవునా, ఇదేంది 1 km, 1 kilometer. A road rage incident between the two people went wrong as a 71 years old man Muttappa was dragged by the scooter rider who was trying to escape for over a kilometer near Magadi Road toll gate in Bangalore on Tuesday. The accused, identified as a Sahil, the 25, stopped his bike only after an auto rickshaw driver chased and intercepted him. Other motorists arrived, thrashed him and handed him over to the police. Muttappa was taken to the hospital where he was being treated. What is this Goram? Kerala H2 to implicate the sub-collector poll panel in a missing ballot box case. Suspension of sentence of ex-MP will send wrong signal. Made calls to the Gadkari to avenge a prison official, says under trial. Kerala students to head to the NCSC in Ahmedabad with dog scanner. Canadian and the second SC, the illogical rejection of the idea of South Asia. Okay, thank you very much. We will meet later. Thank you very much, JB, all of you.